Today in the shop, you guys, we've got that BMW that we're doing a correction on. This is a car that we coated a year ago. The goal of this service is to maintain it, decontaminating the surface. So we've done our iron decon already. We're going through this clay mitt. You want to be careful with these synthetic clay mitts that you don't mar the surface much, but we do want to get that rough feeling off the paint. And this happens over a 6 to 12 month period of time. It's very normal for any car, whether it's coated or not. But in order to preserve that coating, we want to take all that debris that's kind of stuck to the surface off. It just promotes the hydrophobic effect and keeps it really slick. You want to talk about social media king? This is my brother Alex. Jeez, I think you're gonna need to follow Alex around for a day. One thing I do to help keep the surface clean and free, and we don't gonna put any swirls in it, is just keep a wash mitt with me. We've already washed it, but but when you wipe the surface before you clay it, it just helps lubricate it. And I've also got my clay lube here if I need a little bit extra slickness. But honestly, because it's coated, it's not that bad. It's been like 11 months. It comes off pretty easy. When she brought it in, this thing was atrocious. It had swirls and defects and buffer trails. The dealership actually did a detail on it and it was just horrible. So we're never gonna get that bad again. But if you guys need maintenance at your house, we've got referral partners and people that we can send out to you. If you don't wanna bring it in here, you get it, bringing it in here all the time for maintenance is not always super convenient, but there are other ways to do it, whether it's yourself, have a mobile detailer come out, or go to like a self-serve wash. We've got resources and videos and people that we know.
So you want to take a quick look?
Yeah, I do. You got? You just sell the other one yet?
No,
No, it's just sitting there. What people don't warn you about when you have your own business is all the amount of back and forth you got to do. I'm working on a car, and a repeat customer comes in, needs to pick up some stuff that he forgot last week, and then wanted me to get him a quote on the truck. So we got him on the schedule next week for his new F-150. We'll be doing a coating on it. So as I put this quote together, he's a repeat customer, and I already saw the vehicle. He loved the service we did on his Bronco. We did our 3-year Beadlock Pro. This is a truck that's gonna be living outside. So when I'm quoting people and I have the opportunity to see it in person and I know that they like the service we did before, it's really important that we don't overcomplicate the options, even if we've got new services that we have. If there's genuinely a service that we have that they benefit from even more, I mention it obviously, but they really like the service that we did last time. He doesn't need any excessive correction. We're gonna be doing our level 1 single stage correction to level out any swirls. They're really light factory defects. And then put our Beadlock Pro or Beadlock Marine. Now the only reason why we recommended Marine was because it's thicker, it's gonna be living outside, and he'll make that call. It's a $200 difference. The process is the same. Marine coating, it applies a little thicker, so it takes a little bit more time, but it's really just product cost and what he's gonna want from it. I did mention to him that we do the piano black pillar PPF on his F-150 to get really swirled up. So again, instead of giving him like 6 different options, let's just narrow it down to 2. It makes it easy for him to make a decision. We know what he likes. We know what he'll be happy with. We know how long he's gonna be keeping the truck for. So it's a pretty simple process. All right, we got him on the schedule. Send the confirmation out. Timing back to work until the next person calls and distracts us again. So if you're in the shop, you got your car here, there's a little bit of a delay. It's probably because I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but we gotta get back to work now. For the new pickup truck, you noted some paint correction that you needed to get done as well, those spot treated areas?
Yeah, just a couple little guys.
Okay.
Eli, is this your business?
Yes, it is.
Nice, man. You did great, dude. You did a great job on Instagram. All the advertising, solid, man.
Thank you. Was that how you found me?
Yeah, I think probably. Yeah, I think it was Instagram. Actually, originally it was.
Awesome. Yeah,
for
very
sure.
cool.
I live in Carlsbad. I don't know if it's like geotag or anything, but it was legit.
You're looking about $1,500 to do the polishing service and the marine coating.
And then how much is the
trim?
The trim? Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's $150 to $200 for that.
Okay. Cool. What's your availability?
Or even Tuesday afternoon. We could have it done like Thursday afternoon.
All right, let's do it, buddy.
Okay.
I'm into it, Eli. Let's roll.
Yeah, let's get it done. We'll talk soon.
Right.
See ya.
See you, Eli. Bye.
Yeah, I do. All right, why don't you pause on this and help me take care of that thing then, and then we'll rotary, or did you take a break yet? All right, go take a break. Come back. All right, switching gears, working on this 3 Series, a little bit of a boo-boo here. Paint starting to flake on this bumper. Happened when we were pressure washing this wheel well. Customer already knew that it was repainted recently, and it's obviously a really bad paint job on the bumper. Like it's so brittle, you can see it start to flake off even more, and in areas that we didn't even touch. So informed the customer, text him, send him the photos and stuff. It's a bummer, but you know, it happens. The hood was also repainted, but it's not having that problem, most likely because obviously, you know, bad work and bad paint contributes to it, but this plastic substrate on the bumper always makes it more difficult. We might just rotary cut this whole thing. Jesus is working on this thing, doing a 2-step correction, but as we get lower on the panel, there's always deeper defects down there from automatic car wash. You know, it gets the dirtiest down here, so when you wash it improperly, you're just gonna get more defects down there. So instead of hacking it up with a DA and going over it 4 times, we're gonna take a different process that is a little bit more aggressive and safer to cut, and cut all these lower portions, and we'll see how high up we need to go. But the goal here is to get it as perfect as possible, and right where these body line is, you can see that there's more defects in there where a DA can't get into. So by doing this, this is gonna add an extra step. So we're doing 3 steps of correction. First step rotary, second DA with compound, and then a final finishing foam. But what we will get out of it is better cut, and more efficient and a safer cutting process. So while it's like, sure, it's an extra step, we'll actually be able to get it done more efficiently and better than just doing a traditional 2-step. Not always the case, but with cars like this, where they do have heavier defects, that's the way we like to do it. So one thing that I'm learning with on this paint, you kind of need to read the paint, you know, as you're going. All cars are a little bit different. They're clear coat softness and all that. The defects that are in here, they're cutting out pretty well on the rotary, going slow arm speed, medium pressure, and a lot of overlapping passes. Some people think higher speed equals more cut, which isn't true. Kind of just diminishes down the abrasive in the compound faster, and you don't usually get the cut that you want. Some paint, yeah, that works well, faster arm speed, but this one, slow arm speed, medium pressure, it's doing the trick. We've rotary cut it. We're gonna move on to the mid step. We're gonna finish out this door for you so you see what the rest of the car is gonna look like, and then we'll just show you the final result. Final step, same tool, different pad, different polish. This tool is not going to get very well up into this cavity, right, when you're cutting it. We can refine it by going this way and like this, but cutting it, you would still see those defects in the paint, which is why we took a tool like this to get up in there where this falls short and cannot. So again, we can refine out the buffer trails with this tool. This, we're using like our 3-inch DA, but again, just another tip, because you want the panel to be consistently cut. You don't want like cut, it looks half cut, cut, half cut, you know. What you gotta just adapt to the body lines and know what you're working with. If you think it's weird that I'm staring right at the paint, what I'm looking at is the light and the reflection so I can see what I'm cutting. It's not that I'm that focused on the paint to look a certain way. It's actually to see through the compound and make sure what I'm cutting is getting cut and we're refining it out properly. Well, you gotta say it because it's funny. I see pictures or videos of other people trying to look like they're concentrating on the panel and they're like looking like this, but there's no light anywhere. What are you looking at? So there we have it. This panel's completed. Obviously it's not coated yet, but we did our 3 steps and big difference. About like 95% of the defects out. It's 2016, so it's 10 years old, 100,000 miles. We're not gonna get every single defect out unless we do like sanding, but this is an excellent refresh. And we're looking at this under lights that, you know, you're not gonna see outside. So it's gonna look flawless in the sun. Customer should be really stoked with it. If you guys want to see more step-by-step process, go visit the Instagram page. We're posting up a lot of stories and you'll be able to see the results much quicker over on Instagram. On the other hand, if you guys want to see more behind the scenes stuff, more up close of what we're doing, the technical work, the correction, some of the PPF and conversations we have with customers, then you'll want to subscribe here on YouTube and stay updated.